Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Victory 365 Days. Today's grammar class we'll discuss about past perfect continuous tense. Okay, so past perfect continuous. Two words, perfect plus continuous. Perfect means completed action, continuous means ongoing action. These two you remember. Perfect always the action completed, whereas continuous somewhat is going on in progress. That is what continuous. So past perfect continuous. Perfect, it takes verb V3 form had plus V3, whereas continuous takes V1 ing form. Okay, verb ing form along with was or were. Was we use for singular, were we use for plural. This is what our structure is all about. So here you see action continued in the past for a given time, that also, and some action may be like present perfect continuous, how that action has been started, some action completed, some still is on. That's what present perfect continuous in the present time. But in past perfect continuous, action happened, half or some action done, still some was going on. That is what past perfect continuous tense. Like an example, I had been studying. Suppose if you mention only for period of time 3 years, I had been studying in a college for 3 years. My uncle had been living in Pune for 20 years. They have been, it's a long whenever we talk about a long past, recent past, present perfect is called recent past, past we call past perfect, distant past. This is the main observation you have to think. Okay, if you talk about recently, present perfect is okay. If you talk about long ago, then past perfect continuous. And suppose I had been studying since morning, means what? In the past some studying had been done by you, still some action was in pending. That's what past perfect continuous tense. You remember the structure: had plus been plus verb ing form, then use since or for or from also. You remember since we use for point of time, the time it beginning. Remember next for we use for period of time, where you find some numbers, digits, 2 weeks, 3 years, 5 days, like that. Since means Monday, since morning, since June, since 99, like this we use. So this is what past perfect continuous tense. Now, so all the 4 tenses completed in past tense. So now key points you should remember, because in present tense and past tense, most important tenses are simple present, which we use for daily life, present continuous, which we talk about at the time of speaking, present perfect also sometimes important because action completed recently. Next up important is simple past, when we talk about some days back action. I saw a movie yesterday. That's what simple past. And next thing, past perfect also, because we use past perfect. These 5 tenses we generally we use in our daily life. That's what so important. So you should remember when we use simple past, when we use past continuous, when we use past perfect. So here you see key points. If 2 action took place at the same time, suppose sun rising early morning, immediately the darkness disappeared, then you use when the sun rose. In the past, if you talk about when the sun rose yesterday, the darkness disappeared, immediate action. Okay, when suppose 2 actions happened in the past, one action happened before some time, and after some time another action took place, then you use as in past perfect we discuss had plus V3 with first action, and V2 verb past form in the second action. The police had arrived before the thief left. Okay, this is 2 things. When 2 actions in the past happened the same time, we use both simple past. When 2 actions happened in the past, one action happened after some time with the other, then we use first action had plus V3. The movie had began before we arrived, or before we entered the hall. That's what one we use past perfect, another we use simple past. Suppose in the past 2 actions were going on, then you use when I was reading my brother was watching TV. Both actions happened. Okay. In the same way, remember, same way, if one action was going on, another already took place, then we use one past continuous, another simple past. Like when I was reading newspaper, my father came. Okay, father's arrival was over, yours reading was going on, so you use when I was reading newspaper, my father arrived. This is what the key elements, key points you should remember. Okay, if two actions were in progress, use was, were, and we verb ing forms. Whenever two actions happened, one action in progress, another completed, use one was, were, ing, another v2. And the last point, when two actions happened in the past, use but after some gap, then you use simple past with the second action, past perfect had plus v3 with the first action. This is what all about past tense. Present tense, past tense completely over. I hope you noted down all the main key points and use all in regular basis. Here we get other topic also, like one sentence, all sentences I am writing in positive. We have positive, negative, interrogative. Try to make it that also. Negative means use by not. Okay, interrogative using helping verb, either WH or helping verb. That we discuss next part, because every sentence we must write in positive, negative, as well as negative, interrogative sentence. These four you should know how to change. Like here, I took bath. So took past form. Why? Where we use do forms, have forms, be forms. This all we shall discuss in the next class. Okay. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you. Bye bye.